Hello, everybody. I am Sun Psychic Jean. Please welcome my very special guest today, my co-host, actually. She comes on every month and gives us the weather update. Valerie from Illumination Portal. Hi, Val. How are you today?
Hi, Jean. I'm good. How are you feeling? How's
Good.
everything?
I, I said to her, I said, "Are you ready?" And she said yes, and I hit the button.
I keep. I don't have an intro thing either. I do the same thing to Diana. I'm like, oh my god, I'm sorry. We're still talking, but
So welcome to everybody who is here. Thank you for coming. We appreciate you being here. We know there's a lot of other really hot topics going on out there on the YouTube, so we appreciate you stopping by. And we're just curious, how many people know what their sun sign is or what your zodiac sign is? When they say, "Hey, baby, what's your sign?" I was just curious how many Librans are out there and
Ooh,
just what your sign is. And Bora is here. Nice to see you. Laura Hammond, Debbie, Three Shifting Veils, Rossi, Maya, JR, Emmy J. Nice to see you. Very nice.
it is
I happen to be Virgo. Valerie, what are you?
Cancer.
Cancer. Very
Cancer,
good.
yeah, moody.
Very good.
It took me a while.
Cody is Libra. You
Hi, Cody.
Me and my wife are both Libras. Ooh,
Oh,
interesting. Maya is Virgo sun and moon and Cancer rising. Oh my gosh, I feel for
nice.
you, girlfriend.
Yes, you do. Cancers are persnickety. Goodness, I know I am.
Rossi is Libra sun. Well, happy birthday, Rossi. And this show is going to be for you. It's going to be for everybody. And JR is Sagittarius. You may relate to it, Rossi. That's what I meant to say. You'll relate to this a little easier. Um, Hi, chick from Ohio, and Gina.
I love
And
you,
Laura
Gina.
says she's Gemini, Aries, Moon.
Wow. Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's
Mm-hmm.
I bet you never stop moving or thinking.
Oh my gosh. Isn't it funny what we know about people just from the astrological signs?
It
Yeah.
really is. And it explains so much. I know when I learned my chart more and more, and I learn stuff still to this day. I mean, the planets are always moving, so you're always encountering a new aspects, in your personal chart. So when we come on together, I'm usually talking about for the collective, right? But then we bring it down to show us your sun, moon, and rising, and we try to get you a better snapshot of your energy going on this month. But yeah, it's pretty cool. How's everybody
Yeah.
feeling through all this?
So, and Mary says she's an Aquarius rising, moon Virgo, and sun Sagittarius.
Oh,
Interesting.
cool. Lots of
Good, Mary
brilliance.
Ellen. Now look
Yeah,
at this. Peace Mama. Oh my gosh, she's a triple Libra.
nice. You're just here to make peace. That's it. Making
That's
peace
right.
everywhere you
Uh,
go.
you could be a judge or a mom, whatever. They both do the same thing.
Anywhere, yes. She probably neutralizes a lot any situation with all that Libra. You know, pretty
So
cool.
Librans, from what I researched, are extroverted, cozy, and friendly people.
Yeah,
Librans often are concerned with attaining balance, harmony, and peace and justice in the world. Let me know if that sounds like you guys. With their
yeah.
vast stories of charm, intelligence, and frankness, Libra and persuasion and seamless connectivity, they are well equipped to do so. Hmm,
I love
interesting.
beauty, and beauty is
Uh,
a big thing. Beauty, and that comes in all forms, right? We're all unique, so beauty in the eye of the beholder. But yeah, it's there are a lot of interior decorators and artists,
Libra
and
Libra sun, Cancer rising, Taurus moon. I love it. I love it. It's so beautiful.
it's
Librans rule. Look, pure visionary. What are you a Libra by any chance? Is your birthday on Halloween or something, Terry Lee? This is Terry Lee, pure visionary, that's popping in. Thanks for letting us know. She said,
yeah.
Libras rule. Um, I don't know. For some reason I think that it's around there. And Cody says my wife is one of the most charismatic people I know. Wonderful. Absolutely. So all of that with their stories of charm, intelligence, frankness, persuasion, and seamless connectivity, they are well equipped to do so for sure. And it also says that they might be a little too easygoing and laid back at times. But you know what?
Yeah.
I get along with that. That's okay.
Please, yeah.
Oh,
I think they can read a room good. That's why they do that. They're just like, hey, not everybody's on it in every moment, so we have to allow room for space to grow, right? And that's the thing about Libras. They just naturally seek balance, right? They naturally seek an equilibrium for everyone to feel comfortable in, wherever they are. So that's important to them, and they are like diplomats. Think of it, they have the ability to reach all different range of people. It's really cool. But this is a Libra new moon Libra solar eclipse. Okay, so that
wow.
is usually, that's always when there's an eclipse, the nodes are involved. So the south node is in Libra, and the sun and the moon are just a few degrees, going to be a few degrees above that, 6 degrees, and the sun and moon will be 10, which is new endings and new beginnings. I'm saying this because that south node sitting there right prior to where they go exact into that eclipse, and it's a ring of fire eclipse. This is designed to purge, to remove something. You've been releasing, we've all been releasing for quite a while. And so this is a really good time to just let it go out that south node the best you can. I would just do release on this one, because after we release and we make room, right? Each of our spirit teams are going to come in and show us the new direction forward. That where I just got chills. Really cool on that. That's yeah, but it's we still got this month, next month. Eclipses can go out 6 months. Just
The
seeing it out.
energy on the eclipse, you mean?
Yeah, the energies, and they're you got to remember the planets don't stop moving, and they're always aspecting and making a different. And it's always for our growth, though. I want to say that this is not like punishment. This is just part of humanity's growth, and how the sky, the sun, the moon, the stars help us evolve, right? So really take into consideration what is leaving. Is it a belief? Is it a habit? Do you want to add new, more positive things into your day? Really let go of things that have been holding you back. That's really what this one's saying. And we have Venus is ruling this eclipse. Okay, now she's in Scorpio. You're going to understand at a deep level what it is you're releasing, because that's what Scorpio is all about. They go deep in. This is all internal. Like, we can't change anyone else, so this is all about us going into us, removing what we know is limiting our progress, our soul's mission. This is pretty epic stuff. We're at the end of a 26,000 year cycle. We're a beginning, end of the Piscean age, going into Aquarian age, going into the Golden age. So who is it that you really, if you can just drop all that baggage, who are you under that? And that's what this is all helping us understand.
I think it's assisting us in the evolution of humanity.
Absolutely.
And it's
Absolutely.
also assisting us to move into the age of Aquarius.
Absolutely.
Not just the sign of Aquarius, but the age of
Mm,
Aquarius. And
yes.
if you don't mind, I wanted to pop this up just so that I could show everybody
Sure.
that this is today. This is, I don't know, current 20 on September 29th at this point in
Mm,
time on the East Coast, because it knows where I am. This is Pluto, and Pluto is my friend. And Pluto,
mm,
when it came into Aquarius, I had such a an awareness of the Pluto energy, and then even when it went back into Capricorn, I had this awareness. But if there was this understanding that Pluto was what I've learned from Valerie is that if you're in integrity, Pluto has your back. But if
Mhm.
you are lying, cheating, stealing, look out because Pluto's going to reveal
Mhm.
all of that. And
Yeah.
I love the way it has that dualistic energy that it works both ways. And I think that it's a good representation of who we are, who we can be.
Right.
I think that it's absolutely fascinating. So right now, Pluto is moving towards Aquarius, and it's at the 29th degree of Capricorn. And is that 40 seconds?
It's 40 minutes. So right, he's
Minutes.
going back until I don't know the actual minutes, but on October 12th, he will stationary stop. Okay, to and remember, this is all from Earth's point of view. The planets don't really go backwards, but from Earth's point of view, they do, and they do over time. It's been proven things that happen during these times that really does affect us. You know, the retrogrades are for us to review and to really, re-examine. It gives you another chance to go and say, did I clear this all out? Did I get this all organized correctly in my head? But yeah, that's still retrograde until the 12th, and then it stops and it goes stationary direct, and it takes a little while. But on November 9th, 18th, 19th, he'll be back at 00 Aquarius and never go back into Capricorn again for another 248 years. So this is
Wow.
really clearing, and you got to know the Pluto where he was in Capricorn was all the, if you think about the last 20 years, the top 3%, the corporations, the all the politics, all the stuff we've had to really work through these last 20 years. Well, now all of that wasn't in integrity and on the up and up is here to be exposed, and it's really going to be exposed at this last degree, 29 40, even though it's only
Oh,
20 minutes away. It's just where all this stuff comes out, and we can see the things that have come out in the world. I'm just going to quick, the election, Diddy, uh, that hurricane that just went through. I've never seen a hurricane turn left coming in the panhandle of Florida and just devastated the deep south, a lot of the deep south. And it's this purging is being, you know these all these aspects, all this space movement affects our weather. It does. I mean, we're all connected to all of it, and then with the solar flares and all that going on, and I mean, it's just constant. It's constant movement. We do have
so
Mars in Cancer, so that's a
he-
good thing.
here's this sun right here, and here's the moon right here. And I'm
Uh-huh.
just going to advance this so it goes to October 2nd. Here's the
Hmm.
30th, October 1st, October 2nd. And here you'll see that the moon and the sun are together here. And this is the second half of the eclipse. Is that correct?
That's the new moon. That'll be the new moon when that's at two. What time is it? 2:49 p.m. is what I have here. Is when the new moon is exact. But see how it goes over top of that south node, that little upside down horseshoe? That is the
This
south
one.
node. That's where
Oh,
you want to
this.
release you. Yeah, that's the north node over on the Aries side. That's the way we're going forward. Who am I? Right? Aries is I am. So that north node in Aries is asking, okay, who are you after you released and shed all of this stuff? I mean, and we're going back to 2012. We're actually been doing it since we've got here. I mean, this has been, you know, our lifetimes. This one and the last one, from my guides say, it's been about releasing that 26,000 years of, density, blocks, pain, trauma, whatever it is. How many lifetimes could we have lived? If it does, I mean, these are all unknowns, right? But this is how they show me how to unwind from that 26,000 years in that darker age, right? So that south node is helping us eliminate, let it go. If you can write it on a paper, burn the paper, rip it up, be careful. Do some sort of ceremony to acknowledge that is changing and releasing in your life. We all have something, right? We all have stuff coming up, things that you may have thought you've already healed it, but here it comes up again. Let it go again. It's like a peeling the layer of an onion. Sorry, keep going on.
No, that's it's really important. It's all connected, and that's
Mhm.
really important for all of us to understand that this is a one aspect of allowing us to get insight and information. Our spirit guides and angels, our own body, the reaction that we feel inside of our own body is also information. There's information, and a lot of this changes energy and frequency, and it's really important. I think a lot of us are becoming more sensitive to this energy and frequency fluctuation and changes. And even with the weather itself, like the hurricane, there's energy around it. And some people may have been feeling a little bit of an oppression right before the hurricane came. And even though we know it's coming, and we know that, I mean, we all saw down in, Florida that it was going to come. Nobody saw it was going to come to Tennessee or Kentucky or North or South Carolina. I mean, none of us saw that. And I actually have had gloomy weather, but it's just that we're having like the tail end of the gloomy weather that's coming around. But I have a lot of friends that I haven't heard back from, that I'm just waiting. I know that they're okay because I can feel it and sense it. And I know that they are people who would prepare for something like this, and that they're just waiting for their power to come on and get some connectivity. And even if you do connect, even if you do have power, the internet's down, even the
Yeah.
cell phones are down. So there's a lot of variables and information there, but
Yeah.
it's important for all of us just to connect into our higher selves, to our that divine aspect, that soul aspect of us that is all knowing and has all the information that we need to know, as well as the astrological lineup, because this is affecting us in this incarnation on this earth, as well as our spiritual awareness to understand when we're moving from the third dimension to the fourth dimension to the fifth dimension,
Mhm.
as well as when humanity is evolving. It's a lot. It's a lot, but
Right.
it's all part of it. It's all part of it. So it's not
Mhm.
just one thing, but it's really important. Whatever information that we can glean or understand or pick up on, it really does help us to sort of put things in perspective. And it takes a lot of the fear out of the way when we can see, okay, Pluto's here, the sun's here, and this is going to move here, and this is what is expected to happen or has happened in the
Mhm.
past that may happen again in the future. It really does help to give us a little bit of understanding to, because what I think a lot of people who may fall into the fear might be the fear of the unknown, right?
Yeah.
So the more that we know, the more that we get some information, something to rely on, something to expect is really what we're looking for. We just want to be prepared, and this is what's so devastating about that storm. Nobody in any of those states, Tennessee and or the Carolinas and Kentucky, and none of them ever expected. They didn't see it coming. They knew there was a hurricane in Florida, but nobody said it would jump 3 or 4 states and then devastate you. Nobody, whoever thought.
Yeah.
It was just so unexpected. And this
Yeah.
is what people are, and they're not ready. They didn't have their homes boarded up. They didn't have the sand out. They didn't put their cars on high ground. They just didn't have time.
Mhm.
Um, but this is why a lot of the readers here on YouTube and have been trying to give us an update that if you see something coming, do everything you can to prepare just in case. And even if it's not likely in your neighborhood, just keep an eye on it and it's not to warn you or to make you fearful. It's to
Mm-mm.
inform you and keep you in power. You know, we're in our power when we have information.
Yeah, because this is a volatile time in space. You know, we're in a solar maximum. We got so many things going on, so many aspects. The astrology before 2020, right before COVID started, it used to be, maybe you'd have a powerful one or two aspects a month. This is every day since then. It's been just like, whoa, here's this coming, where's this coming, here's this coming. And it's just been this constant, it is. It's this unhooking yourself, detangling yourself from the old stuff. We're going to that North Node in Aries, but we're recreating who we are. So all that information isn't here yet. But it doesn't mean, as you take those small steps forward, as you release and drop that baggage, those doors just open for you. Your spirit team is right there ready to lead the way. You're not alone in this, even though it does seem it is. It's all new territory, and Jean is right about being prepared in your area. If anybody hasn't listened to Susan Lynn, one of her last videos was about the climate change, where she's just exactly said what Sun Psychic Jean just said. Stay prepared, stay on top of it, not in fear, so you can be empowered. It's so important. This is about us standing up for us individually and collectively. But first, you got to go in and strengthen within yourself. And then as a group, we can be strong. We're light workers,
Exactly.
love workers, energy workers. That's why we're here, to support each other, to remind each other. You remember, this is why we came.
So I do have a technical question, and it's a little bit off subject, Val, if you don't mind me asking. So in April, we had a couple of eclipses that
Mhm.
happened, and there was a lunar and a solar, or there was a
Mhm.
solar and then a lunar, but that was a big deal because everybody could see it and everybody drove to it.
Right,
Now
right.
this one is another eclipse that's solar and lunar 2 weeks apart because that's just how the moon, travels around the earth, or the earth
Mhm.
travels around the sun.
Mhm.
And but the one in April and the one in September, do they have a connect, is this the beginning and this is the end, or what is the relation? Why is it like that?
Oh, there's so many. Okay, so there's cycles within cycles within cycles. There's portals within portals because they all do. uh, I'm sure this eclipse coming up and the last one were connected to many within this 19-year cycle. It's just how the way I'm shown is how spirit slowly, like that, because we're in form, right? And we're here, and things have, if the frequency got too high too fast, it would damage you. So we have to do it slow, bit by bit by bit, and the planets help us with that as we're spiraling through the Milky Way. I mean,
I love
remember that
those
one?
animations.
I know I did too. I love that animation that you sent. And you know again, it's ongoing. If evolution is ongoing, but as we evolve, we let go of things that are stopping us from evolving. We're in this pattern for a very long time, and now things are being cracked open,
So do you
worldwide.
know, if we all have, we always had two eclipses every year, like two sets of eclipses? Do
Yes,
they happen?
yeah,
But
sometimes you'll have three
is
in
it
one
just
season.
is it just because we don't see it that we don't know about it? Like it happens, but not over the the continent of North America. Is that right?
Right, right. And this one is in a little tiny spot. God, I can't remember now where. The Pisces one had a wider range, and we were under that. Most of America, most of the northern hemisphere that way was involved in that. And that Pisces um, lunar eclipse, right? So that's lunar, this emotional. Pisces is water. Pisces is purging. Get that those toxins out of you. As but also at the same time, as you're being upgraded with your intuition and your psychic abilities and your healing abilities, because all these things are new coming online. We don't even know. We're just scratching the surface, of that realm, out of the 3D realm, that density into that higher frequency is going to be totally different. How we communicate, how we instinctively know. Most of everybody here is psychic, and everybody is psychic. Everybody is intuitive. Are you practicing? Are you following your inner guidance?
Connecting. That connection that we
Right.
and it's okay to have that personal connection as long as we are connecting. Not everybody wants to be on YouTube. Not everybody wants to
No,
hang a shingle and be a psychic, but you want to be able to develop your own connection with your own spirit guides, awareness, and the information about the environment around you, whether it be the planetary cycles or the you know earth vibrations or the earth or the solar flares. I mean, there's just a lot going on, but it's all for our benefit. It's not
yes.
happening to us,
Yeah.
it's happening for us. it's
Mhm.
all it's all wake us up and to make us say, where is it that I can connect, that I can know about this stuff? What is it that is going on that is different? It feels different around me. I need to tune in. And it's almost like your antenna or your awareness is what I call it, but it's like your antenna goes up and you're more in tune with messages and signs, synchronicities, and information. So you may be drawn to this recording after we're done, and you may happen upon this because there is something in this for you. When you have this awareness open up, you have more information flowing in and almost guiding you, because we always
Yeah.
ask, where are our guides? Our guides are when we happen upon different information like this. But it's really it's very complex yet simple. Just go inside. And when we say that, we just mean feel what your own vibration is, and listen to what your innermost thoughts have to say. And even if it sounds like your own thoughts, eventually, when you sit every day in the same spot for 5 minutes, eventually that your ego will get tired and say, she's not listening to me when she's sitting here. I'm not going to say anything. Your ego will start quieting down, and you'll start listening to little angelic messages, is what I like to call them. Little life affirming, or life what would I call that? Like recommendations for life, like don't worry, be happy,
Yeah.
keep your
Yeah.
chin up, those little things. You'll be like, huh. You'll get like these little things that are like out of the blue. But everybody can do it, and they are counting on all of us. That's why we're here,
Yeah.
is to help to raise the vibration, raise your awareness, and the information, in order to provide information for you to do this for yourself. This is going off in a whole nother direction, Val.
But it's all connected. It really is. It's all connected. And the more you know how to trust within yourself and listen to that small, small voice, because the ego is very loud. But then once that ego realizes you, and it helps, if we say, no, I'm following my heart. The ego and the mind are to follow the heart. Your feelings are your navigation system. So if you can get still in that, I mean, that just gives you your power back. I mean, this is the whole point of all of this. Because once we each individually have our power, then together we're strong. We can raise that frequency. We can help Mother Earth raise and get into that golden age. But we're all together here, so we have to. We don't have to do anything, and clearly just stated we don't have to do anything. But if you're guided to it. I am like extremely guided to stay in love, spread love, send love, be love, speak love. Stay in integrity. Stay as much in. And don't get me wrong, I have really bad days. You know, it happens. You know, I go through it.
Oh
You
yeah.
you just don't think you're going to get through it again, but then you notice the pattern. Oh, that's easier this time. It went
Hmm.
faster this time. It's faster and faster each time.
I recognize where I'm headed, or I
Yeah.
recognize this feeling, and I recognize that I need to get myself out of it. We're all responsible for our own energy, sort of our own energy vibration or frequency,
Mhm.
and being aware of it. It's really just a beautiful thing. So
Mhm.
I think Valerie, did you want to talk to us a little bit more about what is going on October 2nd, when the second portion of this is the solar eclipse, but we're not going to see it in the northern hemisphere, and sort of what that's going to bring in, and then we can move on to the readings.
Sure. It's just, well, okay, so we'll take that continuation from the lunar eclipse in Pisces, right? In that 2 week period. In between that 2 week, we had the equinox. Again, fall, what are you releasing? You know, coming into a new season. That this is a 10-degree eclipse. That's a ending and a beginning. Mercury's right there in Libra, helping you clearly, okay, where is it, feel into, is this my way forward, you know, and your heart's the one that has the answer to that. That's when you feel, when you ask those deep questions inside during this stuff, this is when you're, you know, listen to that guidance, that inner guidance. Mercury is directly speaking to you in these, and he's ahead, so he's like 1 degree ahead, but he's getting that information and relaying it back. And don't forget, Venus in Scorpio is ruling this eclipse, so this is about going deep within. Deep within, I mean, you know, Scorpio is known for what it's known for. It is the, you know, Pluto purges. It's purges. um Let it purge, you know, because Venus is what you love and value. So if you can eliminate what it is that's not going forward, you have more room to create what you prefer to go for. That's how I would say it. And you know, we got that Pluto just hanging out there, and everybody else on the outer, Neptune, Uranus, Pluto, they're kind of out there, especially Neptune, where it's, well, Uranus is definite change. Things are moving, things are changing. It happens quick. But Neptune is spirit. You gotta look like that spirit in the chart at almost the last degree of the zodiac, gonna sit there to the last degree of the zodiac in Pisces for the next year, helping people connect to their heart, open up to your heart, open up to your soul. So this is like a, you know, they all work together, and it's fast. You know, things are moving. Um, but this we have, and we have Mars in Cancer. So when you are motivated to act, your feelings are going to come in, and your intuition, and trust that gut, you know, because you, that Cancer is there to help you home and safety and security. That's a big deal to Cancer. And in Mars makes it happen because wants to do it, wants to help, you know, wants to be there. Um, I think that's that, and Mars is going to stay in Cancer, go into Leo, retrograde back into Cancer. He's going to be there until early June. Mars in Cancer. That's a long time for Mars to be in a sign. So he's really helping us out collectively to stay in that, you know, if I deserve safety and security, am I saying that right? I don't know. Things are coming in
Mhm.
real well.
Mhm.
Everybody deserves that.
Mhm.
Who doesn't deserve that? How can I say that to anybody? You're not worthy of that. So that's really going to hold that energy collectively of making sure all have a seat at the table, which is what the age of Aquarius is really bringing in.
I
That's
love
the,
that, and I'm
yeah.
looking forward to that.
Yeah, me too. I've been waiting for a long time.
Mhm.
And I
Mhm.
said last night on the Chrome Zone when I was with Diana, it's, we're in the cosmic washing machine. We really are. We're being purified. You got to think of it like that, you know. And I put myself on a little cleanse last week, got into something else. I don't feel great, but I feel a lot better than I did. But I know that it's helping me in my own personal life. Now, everybody do what is best for you, you know. Um, but you can help these energies along, is what I'm trying to say.
Absolutely. Stay in balance. Stay in balance
Mm.
with with your energy,
Yeah.
with your frequency. So Val, I think that we're going to start doing readings now. I just moved over there so that I can make it larger when you do your cards. And Joyful Journey, are you still here? Because it's your birthday today. And if you could say hello. And Dolly L says it's her birthday too.
Oh my
So
goodness, happy birthday.
Dolly and Joyful Journey, if you got, but Joyful Journey said it first, but I don't know if she's still here. We'll give her a second. And Jen said, I had a ladybug and bee land on my left hand yesterday and at separate times. I took a picture of each. I felt like they were there for a reason, but not sure what. Oh, you're going to be, you're going to be after the birthday girls there, Jen. I didn't realize,
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
you were sharing. So I'll keep that there.
I like that.
Okay, Gina says both are here, Joyful
Okay.
Journey and Dolly. So the birthday girls are first. And we're
Joyful
just going to do
journey.
energy. She said she'd love a reading.
Okay.
Um, and let's see what's important. Everybody's saying happy birthday, ladies.
Happy birthday. Wow. Joyful journey.
If you got something, you can go in first.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I do. I got immediately off the bat, happy birthday, joyful journey from the unicorn's prosperity. A gift of money is on its way. Now, I always say money or abundance, something that you really were hoping would come through. Your income is increasing. Manage your finances with love. There's that. See that? I don't know if you can see the rainbow. It's like way in the back. I just love it. There it is, right there. And then I got freedom, good health, better times, growth, family, positive outlook, success, and hope. And that's the sun. So here we are, right? This is a solar eclipse. Something is setting you free from something. And then because I got transform underneath that, there's that Pluto. Pluto's all about transformation. Something, they just showed me a snake shedding its skin, and I know the snake's here, but they're showing me one shedding its skin, like you released something important. And here, I can't make this stuff up. I swear. This is Sacred Traveler Oracle deck, rejuvenating rain. Okay, like I said, this is a watery, purging couple weeks in this eclipse time. Clear the past, heal the present, create that future you want. I know we all have dreams. Go for your dreams, your biggest dreams. What makes your heart smile? It's important. Your team is there to open those doors. Happy birthday, Joyful Journey. I hope that helped.
Beautiful. Beautiful. So I was writing down the message as Val was giving her reading. What I got for you, Joyful Journey, is they are suggesting that you count your blessings. In other words, uh, focus on the gratitude. Focus on what you do have, what you are grateful for, what is working. They want you to collect the wisdom that you've gained over the years. They
Mm.
want you to record your story of your life. Uh, Make a
Yeah.
record, even if you do it in pictures or writing, however you want to do it. But they want you to look back and take an account of your life. Only because this is the birthday. This is your the reminder of of the celebration of your life. And when you put something together in chronological order, whether it's in uh, events or I'm thinking like a photo album, maybe take some pictures out and say, this is me when I first started school, and this is what I experienced at that time. This is me when I first had my children, or whatever. Do something chronological. Have something recording your evolution and what you've been through and what you've been able to overcome and what you've been able to celebrate and all of the blessings in your life. And they just said, congratulations for another turn around the sun. And they
Mm.
want you to consider connecting with your angels, especially your birth angel, because it's her birthday too, right?
Oh, that is so cute. Oh God. I mean, and that's a perfect point to make, though, also, Jean, for everybody. Honor your journey. It has been a journey. I mean, and a lot of it was an unpleasant experience. But if you can get to the point where you're like, you know what, I accept everything got me to this point right here today. I say this one a lot. Thank you. I'm so grateful for every moment of my existence. Show me my next best step. Like I'm always communicating. I just think it's so cool. We all are being asked to honor that journey. Now what do you want to do going forward? We kind of got both, right? Libra, bounce with the scales. You got the past, you got the future, but you got to let it go and move through and move on.
Exactly. And they're not suggesting this to keep you busy, Joyful Journey. They're not suggesting this because they think that you don't remember. They're suggesting this because it's going to allow you to gain a perspective that you may not have otherwise received. You may something in there is going to be like, oh, now I see. Now I understand. Now I can move forward with that empowerment of, understanding and, the reason behind it all. I just feel like there's some information and evolution and awareness. I know I use those words a lot. I'm gonna study a thesaurus and try and find other words, but they are just my favorite words this week. So yeah, and don't forget to connect with your angels. They're going to be helping you the whole way. Oof, that
Nice.
was a big one. That was a big one,
Yeah,
Joyful Journey.
man. Energy's huge around you.
Hmm. And Dolly is having a birthday. And thank you very much, Kim B, for your generous donation. That was so sweet of you. And
Oh,
after Dolly is Jen Bowles. And then after Jen Bowles is T. Lynn.
ooh. All right. Happy birthday,
So
Dolly.
Dolly else is her birthday reading. Okay.
Ooh.
I'm going to
Wow.
do this.
Geez, Dolly. So far, I got your life, your entire, um, especially this lifetime, is a great adventure. Like really, they're just like this is hers into unknown territory. Okay, so that's where they got me so far. Let's see where. Wow, I'm seeing. Okay, they're saying we're all in unknown territory. We're all creating this together as we go forward together. We're the ones who are, what they're saying, who we've been waiting for. We're the ones who create this new way forward. Uh, I got wild nature, Dolly L. Um, good instincts. I'm getting for you, but you did things the way you wanted to go forward with it. And you were safe about it. You knew you protected yourself. You understood that that was important, to connect inside. I feel like you got good, uh, something you're creating. You are creating your new way forward. Um, your spirit guides are talking to you a lot. You are exactly where you need to be in this unknown territory. This is interesting. Them can take a risk, venture forward on that great adventure. Let's see. Hope, stay positive. The world is behind you. Look up to the light, and then you have support. Ask for it. You have it. Get more rest. Nurture yourself. This is so important too. As we're honoring and showing gratitude for our journey, this time period right now is about being inside, nurturing yourself, caring for yourself, really giving yourself the quiet. I mean, this is really important. This has been going on, I'd say, since really July, August, September, October. We're gonna, you know, things are gonna get a little bit more spicy October, November, December. But just know by January, February, astrologically, things are gonna look a lot better. Things are gonna be There's gonna be a relief, a pause, just a finally can breathe. That's how I feel every time I think I go into end of January, beginning of February. So I feel like this is something that you're going through right now, Dolly L. And even though it's your birthday, I think you've been planning this for a while. Your new way forward, your freedom forward. I think I got it.
Wow. Thank you very much, Val. And thank you, Dolly. She said, yes, it all resonates for sure. So, Dolly, what I got from your spirit guides is first and foremost, they wanted to thank you. They wanted to thank you for being a supportive energy to many of your soul family and other beings here on this earth, that you have accepted um, the mission, the role in order to play for a lot of other people in your life, and you're there to be a supportive person. And they are also saying that you're here to be a support for us as well. There is this balancing, and I don't want to give the end away, but there's this balancing about you, this evenness, this even keel, this okay. Well, I got to take care of this one, and then this one needs me over here. Like you're really fair in your energy, sharing your energy. Um, and they're also saying that they want to thank you for your kindness and consideration for the friends that you have not met yet, and that there are more friends that are coming into your life that you're there in order to uh, be a part, an important part of their life, whether you help them to understand something or you help them to become aware. Um, and um, they said to love yourself and that you are appreciated and you are a voice of reason. So it's really important. They want you to know that you were sent here on a mission, that you were sent here to play a role, and you are an integral role in many other people's lives. Even though you may not have been the one who developed the iPhone and Steve Jobs did, and you didn't, that wasn't meant for you in this lifetime to play that role. The role that you are playing is more of a supportive role and a balancing role, and a role that is helping others on their journey. I don't know what this is. There's some little
It
print,
was giving me too, right here on my nose.
but I don't have anything that I think I did. Okay. But they just wanted to thank you and for taking on this mission, and that you're very much appreciated. And that's what they want you to know, Dolly.
Yeah, she came in with it. I mean, a grand adventure. You're excited coming here, doing everything you do. Yeah.
Yep, absolutely. So thank you
Mhm.
very much, Dolly. I appreciate you. And not sure she was still here. I should have asked, but she was here
Thank
a second
you.
ago. So next is Jen Bowles, and after Jen is T. Lynn.
Very cool.
So this is the one where she said she had a ladybug and a bee land on her left hand yesterday at separate times. She took a picture of each of them. I felt like they were there for a reason, but not sure what. So do you want to tap in there? Ah,
Yeah.
jump over. And Dolly says, wow, Jean, I start a brand new job on October 1st. Yes, I look forward to meeting new friends. And yes, I do provide support to others.
That is so amazing. Oh my gosh.
Thank you, Dolly.
Congratulations, Dolly. Enjoy your new job. I feel like it's
Exactly.
a good place for you.
And you are loved and appreciated. So
Yes.
that's just wonderful. Yeah, that's what we all want.
Wow, you get a lot of partner stuff, partnership cards. I'm sorry, Jen. Uh, whew. First of all, the first thing I got when I first read that was everything in every moment speaks to us. If we're paying attention, if we notice it, right? Now, how can you not notice a ladybug and a bee landing on you, and then you take pictures, right? So when things like that happen to me, I always look up spiritual meaning of a ladybug, spiritual meaning of a bee. I mean, I just do. And what was I thinking about at that time, and where was I, and how did I feel? Kind of all brings that all into the conversation, even though it's an energetic conversation. But it was significant. These are beneficial insects, for a better word. But I got first thing I got was they were fellow travelers. Like, they were there to give you that reminder, that awe of being in awe. You know, support is all around you. You're breaking through. Like, this is called breaking trail. A breakthrough is at hand. Um, and I feel because, okay, well, here they're saying look down. You stayed focused. You stayed in your heart. You kept working, unpeeling the layers, right? So you're getting somewhere. It's coming in. You've been exploring, looking for new. Who is this? A new Jen coming through? Adventure, strength, protection, challenges, and it's coming up quickly. Interest, and follow your intuition, like you have been. They're saying to me, you got here by following your intuition, listening to the whispers of your heart. Use divination tools to help you decide. Trust your intuition no matter what, and that goes for everybody. Once you connect to your heart, and you have the ego and the mind working for the heart, you don't have to question things like before. I hope that helps, Jen.
She says, absolutely, for sure. Absolutely. So, Jen, what I was picking up for you when I first read that is that these are you're connecting with the spirit of the elementals, of the sentient beings around you. They feel the change in your vibration and your awareness of your own soul. But these beings or these energies that are coming close to you are, it's almost like they didn't see you before because you were vibrating at a different frequency. But now that you have this unconditional love and this inclusivity and this unity sort of consciousness that you are, and your joy, just your joy, the frequency of your joy, they're telling me, is what these sentient beings, which is the bee and the fly or whatever it was, that came close to you, that they felt safe around you because you have this unconditional love type of vibration. I also feel like this is a recognition for you to see yourself. I think that a lot of times when these woodland animals or sentient beings that are around us, or the elementals, and they come close to us to help us to become more aware of our own soul's vibration or energy, or our own awareness of ourself. And this is what I feel like it was. But it's beautiful that you took pictures of them.
Yeah.
And what is also important is how you felt. I know that you felt that there was a message, but it was just, they were just coming by to say hello. It's almost like namaste. My soul understands your soul. My soul sees your soul. That's sort of what that was a little bit of a connection there. That's what I felt.
Mm-hmm.
And she said, after that
Yeah.
happened, I had tingles only on the right side of my neck and jaw. Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. She says, see yourself. And then she says, okay, that makes sense. I asked for signs. Yeah.
yes.
Yeah. If you did ask for signs, that
Yeah.
was it. That was
Yeah.
it. Sometimes it doesn't mean, Jen, go down the street, make a right, and open the mailbox. I mean, they're not going to be, it's not going to come like that. it's going to come in gently. And once you have that recognition and then acknowledge it and then thank you for the message. I acknowledge that the message was that you were coming here to see if I was open to connecting with you. And that was just it. It was just the connection. And it could be as simple as that. But yeah, I don't think it's any more than that. She says, I felt happy like they were visitors. Yeah, they were
Yeah,
honoring you for sure. They were
absolutely.
making you feel special.
And that is an indicator that your frequency is raising, that the elementals are coming to you. Yeah, all of this, we're all connected. It's so crazy. We're in this energetic. I don't even know how to explain what I see. It looks like a galaxy. How we're all connected. It's pretty cool.
So are T Lynn and are T Lynn and JR still here? And I'm also going to get to you, Christine, as well. Yeah, I know Harley's talking to her. T Lynn or JR? You're welcome, Jen.
Mm.
Okay. T Lynn says, and JR, as soon as you come in, we'll take you. If not, I'm going to go to Christine. T Lynn says, do elementals have signs? She said she found feathers and coins from angels, but a few days ago I awoke with a little leaf on my pillow, baffled to say the
Yeah.
least. What do you
See,
think, Val?
I'm getting immediately like, again, you have raised your frequency, you've done the work, information is coming into you. It's always around us. Like our teams, we have, pretty big team. Mother, Father, God, we're connected to everything. As we increase in frequency, we receive more information. And your heart responds by, you can feel your heart smile when these things happen. I mean, it's, and as Jean said, once you show gratitude, say thank you, those messages just keep coming through. But they're gentle, and you get that feeling of knowing after a few times. You start getting used to that. That's what I'm getting. I'm getting the elementals are talking to you too. It's all about follow your heart. I'm getting really follow your heart. You have a dream, some sort of dream you've been working on. Go for it.
Wow.
Something.
Okay, so I'm just going to jump in there, T-Lynn. And yes, I think that elementals also provide or give you signs, but it's not only from the elementals. I feel like for you, it was from the angelic realm, and it could be coming from, like the fairies or the elementals in your area. That because they're in a different realm, they're able to pull out this little piece of this little feather. But was this feather on T. Lynn's pillow from the elementals? Was this a sign from the elementals? No. Was this a sign from T. Lynn's angels? Was this a sign? And I'm getting more of a definite yes on this one. So let me just ask, was this a sign from T. Lynn's loved ones on the other side? No. Was this a sign from off-planet beings like extraterrestrials? And they're saying no, but it's going a little bit in a circle. And then is this a sign from T. Lynn's angels? Is this a sign? And see how it
Wow.
changes and
Yeah, I got
goes right
it.
into a yes.
Yeah.
So I did feel more of an angelic frequency, but it's because you're playing with the elementals and you're raising your vibration and you're welcoming them into your environment, that you're raising your vibration. But I feel like that was an angelic sort of like letting you know that they like what you're doing and that they've got your back. That's what I heard. Okay, she said, I wasn't comfortable with the little beings romping around my pillow while sleeping and never heard much about them. And she talks to the angels daily.
There's
It
your
was your
answer.
angels. It was your
Like your
angels.
angel. And to me, I I just feel that there's a lot more communication coming in for you. Keep asking they'll keep bringing you the information, and you'll know. You'll start to understand and connect that. I pulled this for you. It's rebirth. See how it looks like there is an angel above in that flower, above the flower here, right? Like I feel you're being radiated with some. It says reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, create a new reality. I really feel that you have a big wish. You know, go for it. Go for it. You're guarded, protected. What I just heard. Um,
Wow.
Cleansing waters. Purification activates vibrant life force. So maybe this has been going on for you for the last few years, right? Coming into what is your passion, what's your pleasure, savor your life, enjoy your life. And this is why you have this plan, this way forward. Keep asking for me. Well, this is just it though. You know, the pendulum helps. You know, you get a yes and a no. Show me a yes, show me a no, and start asking questions. Do you do that with a pendulum or any kind of divination tool, T-Lynn? That'd really help you, I think.
Yeah, I'm getting that you are receiving the signs, but they're so subtle, and it's almost like you could feel somebody pulling the back of your hair, or you felt like a little breeze go by. It's really, really
Mhm.
subtle, and they're easily
Oh,
explained away. So they want you to keep your awareness open, and to say thank you, and I feel like that's you. Thank you very much for answering me. And they need to build on this communication. They need you to say, I see that's you, I feel that's you, thank you. Even though it's just them saying we heard you. It's not like a direct answer. It's important to build upon this, and then all of a sudden somebody will call you and say, you know that bed you were looking for, I have one for sale. And you're like,
mhm,
they just like, that's the answer I was looking for. Like,
mhm,
something will come out of the blue that will be your answer. It's not necessarily they will answer, they'll answer you from the surroundings around you. And I don't know what it is yet, what it is that you're asking for, but just confirm the communication, confirm the connection, confirm the awareness, and they'll build upon that. They will. I
That's
know.
something go ahead. Sorry.
No,
Sorry.
that's okay.
I was going to say that's something we're all building on. We have to have that inner self trust for ourselves, for our team, and faith and belief and trust in the creator of all that is. Like everything is conspiring in our favor. How many of these, how many of these, all these really cool higher consciousness channels talk about this stuff? It really is. And once you come in and you trust yourself and you feel deep in that heart, and you ask your heart, what's the next step? What do you want? What would make you smile? I mean, we have to engage in it. It's not just on them to get our attention. You know, we have to take notice because it's fast around us. We look at the internet. Look how, I mean, our world is a million miles an hour every moment, you know?
Yeah. Thank you very much, T. Lynn. That was a really neat question. And next, I want to just address Christine. She says, I would love a reading for my daughter. She got rescued and is safe at a friend's house in Asheville, and she can't get back home. And she said she can't reach her because there's no cell coverage. But I also wanted to thank Harley, because Harley has been supporting Christine in case communication comes in and out. The cell can be charged in a car. And she's saying some areas, as you probably know, are worse than others. I have family in Georgia. Their power is out for the next 14 days. Oh my gosh. They have friends in Asheville too. And then
Um,
Harley says, if there's time and room towards the end, Oh, she's asking for a okay. I thought you were responding to her. So she's saying, yes, Harley, the towers are down, and she had some service, but after going to the downtown area, there is none. Oh my gosh. Okay, so she had okay, it was spotty service. And
Okay.
Harley saying, cell towers are down. All will improve. Sending good thoughts to your daughter. How sweet, Harley. Thank you so much. I love our chat. I love everybody
Yeah.
supporting each other. I think that is so sweet that Harley is right in there and giving Christine the information that she needs to feel like she has some power, to feel a little bit more. It's the unknown that we feel, out of control. Once we have this knowing that other people are going through the same thing, or that other people are experiencing this, it does help to ease our fears a little bit, which I can understand, Christine, about your daughter. And I don't know, I mean, obviously you know that she's okay and it's really hard to deal with, but this is her opportunity to expand on her independence, her self reliance, and that once she gets through this, she'll remember this for the rest of her life. She'll always be prepared for storms moving forward. She'll
Yeah.
always have friends and blankets and things that she can rely on. She'll know who it is, who her true friends are, who brought her in, and who the ones that said, "Well, I really don't have the room." You'll understand, and she probably, whether she had to walk or couldn't get there, she'll remember this. This is almost, and this is, it's devastating. It is. It's horrible that people have lost so much of their property and so much of their connectivity. It's really scary. But try and consider that a small part of this is working for us. Just think of the strength and the resilience and the mending of, people may have said, well, I don't like the way you wear your hat. I don't like the way you wear your hat. But when the flood comes, guess what? They don't care which way you wear your hat. They're going to help each other out. And this is what the reminder is. And your daughter being in the part in this, I mean, who knows? She may be inspired to become a meteorologist, or she may be inspired to do something that helps neighborhoods or rebuilds homes or rebuilds roads or whatever it is. It's really it's really a it's devastating, and I wouldn't wish this. But now that it is here, consider all the blessings that may come from this. All the hero stories, all the, survival stories that we're going to hear. And it almost reminds me of Katrina and Louisiana, and how devastating that was there, and all of the, heroic stories that we heard from that devastation, and that we never thought we would ever see something like that again. And I don't know what I would do. It's extremely uncomfortable, and just displacement and the unknowing and the no power and things like this. It's really difficult, especially for you to be in a warm, dry place and not being able to hear from her. But I just wanted to maybe take a minute and send your daughter. What is your daughter's first name? And we'll send your daughter and her. Oh, she is a social worker at the Asheville Hospital.
Oh
Oh my
my
gosh.
gosh. Oh my gosh.
Mhm, mhm.
Yeah, I mean, really, send everybody. Send the
Her
whole
Her
everybody.
first name is Tracy. So Tracy and everybody in Tracy's vicinity, may they be happy and joyful through this devastation and this just this event, this challenging time. And I see them laughing, actually, Christine, because you know what? They're not looking at their phones. They're just not looking at their phones. They're able to laugh. They're able to talk. They're able to make hot chocolate. I feel like they're laughing and making the best of it. I see your daughter. I feel like, oh, and your grandkids. Wow. I do see somebody wrapped up in a blanket on the couch. I don't know if your daughter always sits with a blanket around her, but I see somebody sitting on the couch with a blanket wrapped around them, sort of like around their waist or down to their legs and toes. and just really comfortable on a couch and snuggling in. And I do see them drinking something. I don't know if it's hot chocolate or tea, but I feel them laughing. I feel them laughing. I mean, what else do you have? There's nothing else to do. There's no place to go. There's nobody to call. There's no phone to look at. And she says, "Yep, uh-huh. Yeah, so let's send her some healing energy. Just a green and rose green healing light to Tracy, the grandkids, all of the friends and family in the area of Asheville, and let's expand that energy out. That rose green is the divine feminine and the healing of Archangel Raphael, and we're expanding that rose green light all around the Eastern Tennessee and the Carolinas and Kentucky. Everybody that has been affected by this weather, by this hurricane, and we send them blessings, and that they have joyous spirits, and they get back to their normal pace of life. Oh, they're telling me they'll never get back to the way it was. They only can move forward. They will never be the same again. This has changed everybody in that path. They will never be the same again. And what I mean by is they'll be kinder. They'll be more aware. They'll be more helpful to people. They'll be more considerate and kind to people. I feel, I mean, not that she's not kind and considerate already. I feel like this is changing people, all people
Mhm.
around them.
Mhm.
I do. I see a beautiful, beautiful outcome. And these glasses are rose colored. I just want to let you know, but that's just how I roll. How about
Uh,
you, Val?
First card I got was she's overcoming obstacles. She can overcome anything, Tracy. Those people in that path, and all of the fires from the summer, all of these earth changes, right? The thing is, everyone is finding their sanctuary
Oh,
because things won't be the same again. We're creating this new way forward, and I always get we don't have all the information. The information is dribbling in. It's not a race as much as it is honoring the truth of what it is that matters to you. This says opening to your spiritual source. So again, this is going to open people's hearts. This is going to see. I mean, look at those ravaging. A lot of people could have died, and it doesn't seem like. I'm not saying any death toll is terrible, but it could be in the thousands. It could be. It could have been. I don't know where it's at, but it was unexpected, definitely, and it was wild nature.
mm,
So this is part of the cycles we're all going through right now, and each region of the world is coming. You know, I don't even know how to explain what I see. It's just part of the release of the old density in Earth, and we just all need to have patience as we go forward. Pause before you take action. That's always a good idea. Trust that divine timing is at work. Be patient and play while you wait. It's important. I really do feel
absolutely.
that whole area though is being transformed. That is a huge transformation going on there. Just
And
like the
Harley
water.
says, Jean, it affects the energy of a community in a good way. That what the world needs now from the unwelcomed event, the energy of love increases and affects the world positively. Absolutely, Harley.
It does.
Good for you.
Perfect.
And Christine lives in Florida, but she was spared because we thought it was going to be devastation in Florida, but no, it went right up there. And the thing is, they didn't know, they weren't prepared. They didn't have the sandbags, the boarding, putting your car in higher ground, or all of that stuff. our hearts do definitely go out to everybody that's affected. And I just wanted to end up with that one so that we can all send out beautiful healing energy. And I'm sure that with all of us here, we all know somebody that's been affected, whether it's, the power or the rain or both. Yeah, Asheville isn't built for hurricanes. You're right. Nope. I mean, it's in the middle of the states. Who
Yeah,
would think?
yeah. Who would think in the mountains that it would,
I know.
because usually when a tornado or a hurricane, I mean, yeah, tornado or hurricane hit anything but flat land, they dissipate. But it didn't. It sat there over top all those mountains and did all that, you know. And
It's unreal, but, understand that I think that there's a reason and a
yeah,
blessing and a silver lining, and as long as we focus on this, and your daughter, she's resilient, and you raised her well, and, she's gonna be just fine, but keep us posted, Christine,
yeah,
and, she said, "I used to live up there and experience some flooding, but nothing like this." No, this is once in a lifetime.
yeah.
No,
And
yeah.
that's what we got to remember. Like the big changes are here, and they're going to come out, through Mother Earth, through the weather, and to be prepared. Really check into where you are. Do you want to be there? Are you prepared to be there? All your
I
ducks in
know.
a row.
All the people who used to live on the coast are moving inland because they don't want to be in the hurricane. Oh, that's awful. All right. Well, thank you very much, Val. Val will be back. Hopefully, I'm going to invite her back next month, and we'll do. I don't know what's after Libra, but we'll do the next. What's after Libra?
Scorpio.
Oh, that'll be
Scorpio.
fun. So next
Yeah.
month we'll be looking into Scorpio energies,
Mhm.
and we'll be doing a little bit of educating and a little bit of readings as well. And I love this combination that Val and I have. It's very organic, and we didn't plan any of it. So I think everything was really divinely orchestrated. So thank you all very much for being here. Thank you, Val. And, you're gonna be on the second with Diana, is that correct? Or
Yeah.
the first, right?
Second with Diana on my channel, Illumination Portal. And thank you, everybody that's here. Blessings to all of you. We love your
Oh,
energy. Thank you,
yeah,
Jean, for having me.
you're welcome, Val. Thank you, everybody. Bye-bye now. Thank you, everybody, for watching. Your support is greatly appreciated. If you enjoy this content, hit like, share, and subscribe. Remember to click the bell to be notified of future videos. Thanks again. Bye.